Hello, I'm Steve Sinclair, and I'm the creative director of Warframe. Yeah, I think Warframe comes from our love of science fiction mixed with martial arts films. We were really inspired by things that we saw in anime. We loved Metal Gear and Robotech, and we kind of wanted to mix that with Kung Fu martial arts. So that's kind of where the basis came from. When we started, we wanted to make a really awesome co-op action game. We saw a lot of other games, free-to-play games that were all PvP, and we wanted to try something different and have more PvE and cooperation elements. And of course, as we've grown the game, we've added dueling and the conclaves, so there's really a lot to do in Warframe, but it really started with that small idea of Kung Fu science fiction. If you've heard of Warframe before, really encourage you to check it out. Again, because this game is all about evolution. It's about a partnership with our community and our players, about growing it continually. You wouldn't believe what the game has done even in the last year. We've added these relay stations where players can gather together and communicate with one another and trade and get really exotic items. We've redone the beginning of the game, improved the performance and the graphics, as well as telling more of a story about the Tenno. Constantly, we are in a loop of listening to our players, what they're excited about, what's upsetting them, what's not working, and then updating the game. Even right now, for example, we've been discussing with our programmers how to make the frame rate even better in the game while improving the graphics. So continually, this is a game that we want to keep people playing for years and years. And the great thing about playing Warframe on PlayStation 4 in China is you're getting what we call the global build. Every new weapon, new feature, new gameplay, all of these things go right directly into your hands. One of the problems that we're solving for Warframe in China is networking issues, and that's been a big push for us technology-wise, not only in, as I said before, updating the graphics engine, but also updating the networking infrastructure to make sure that you can team up always and have a very consistent gameplay experience. So we built servers that we are deploying directly in China to help players make connections and make sure the matchmaking process works way better than you've expected in the past. The PS4 version in China, that has a lot of really interesting new gameplay. We've revamped the conclave system, so if you want to challenge other players, there's a whole new exciting game mode for you to play there, including a completely rebalanced combat system for that game mode. The other thing that's really exciting we're working on right now that we're going to launch with 16.5 is what we call Trials, which is teaming up with 8 players and facing crazy bosses and puzzles and challenges. Those are very epic battles. You really need to be coordinated as a team to beat these challenges, and the rewards are amazing. Even later on into the summer, we're going to see a whole new faction come into Warframe, this big invasion by what we are calling right now the Sentients. And there's some really exciting gameplay around them. They are this crazy adaptive enemy that is going to challenge new and old players alike. We're very much looking forward to launching PlayStation 4 Warframe in China. I really hope you join us, play the game, tell us what you like, tell us what you want to see growing the game, and yeah, I hope you join the global growing force of Tenno. Welcome on board. 欢迎登机。